red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go, here on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
It's hard to believe after this guy's performance last week that they were still able to come away with a victory, and I give him a lot of credit. When we sat down with him this week, he put all the blame on himself. He said, listen, we're lucky we won. I nearly cost our team a great chance to come away with a victory, and I need to be better. So I think after the week he's had in practice, the confidence they feel coming into this week's game, I expect a lot better performance after last week's rough outing.
They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Stafford now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Once again, it's Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Tight end motioning left. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh!
And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Elliott for the extra point.
Fuck Elliott.
He's got it. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give it to Cora. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down.
Shit, he beat me there. Oh.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On play action, Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Hurts will try it again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see, and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Cup in motion. They go play it. He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
On 2nd down, Fuller. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and long. Back to throw is Stafford. That's into the hands of Cora. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards brings up 4th down. Ethan Evans in punt formation.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.
Still first down.
Hurts. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. It's second down. Hurts again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
It is 3rd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Again, Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in the first half. Already 7 catches, and we've yet to hit halftime. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles extend the lead to 24-0.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Over the middle, it's Kupp. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Second and 7. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now then, first and goal from the 1. They'll run with Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's a handoff to Corum. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Corum. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. It's complete. He's got Huck. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where you see the final score there. Russell Wilson leading the charge as his guys up their record to 10-1 now. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Jordan Addison, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, on Monday night, Ravens and Chargers from SoFi at 5:15 local time. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's that man again, another catch.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
3rd and 5. Now, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Parker. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts will try it again. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On play action, here's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Hurts again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up. To the air again. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will